Get ready.
Bloody hell, that's incredible. That is pretty impressive. That's looking out over the Bridge of Orchy. I think it's, I don't know how to pronounce that, Orchy or Orchy, one or the other. There's the bridge down there. But that is stunning. I'll just turn around here. I just finished the this little back road. I had I've cut some of it. I'd love to have cut all of it on the video, but it's just too long. I'd be going on forever. But I took an alternate route into the Bridge of Orchy, a little back road that goes up by a river, and I have to say it's quite possibly one of the most beautiful roads I've ever driven. Not for the motor sporty R1s or CBR Fireblades right now. You guys would hate it. But for the dual purpose bikes, unbelievable. But possibly the best road I've ever driven in terms of just scenery. And like I keep saying, I'm only at the start of this journey. I can't believe what I've seen so far. I was expecting to get some nice stuff today, but not to see really cool stuff probably till tomorrow, with the exception of Glencoe. But that Glen of Orchy road that I took, and I found that on Google Maps, thank God for it. But that was incredible. I highly recommend it. If you ever come to Scotland, I'll show you where it is. Just look at this. So I'm heading out now towards Glencoe itself. I've been driving all day now. It's been a long old day. It's 4:30. Been up since 6, on the road since 9:30. Oh my God. Vulture. Well, vulture to you too. It's like Jurassic Park. That's insane. If I saw a T-Rex walking past now, it would make absolute sense. Yep, T-Rex. Of course there's one here. That's incredible. That's very like Connemara now. Oh my God, look at that. Very like Connemara. Yeah, we got out by the 12 bends, leaving Spittle, heading out into Connemara. This road is very similar to that one. See, I told you, I'll find an Irish counterpoint for everywhere I go here. But this is very impressive. It's like the land of time forgot. You can see my time now has moved up. I've had to stop a few times. I tried to get some drone footage of that river on the Bridge of Orchy road I took. Don't know if it turned out. And then I had to take a phone call, so I had to pull in for that. So I've lost a bit of time. But sure, that's what we're here to do. Look at the snow up in the mountains. That is... Look at the sunbeams coming down over it. Hopefully that's coming out in the camera. All the sunbeams shining over the mountains that are covered in snow. That is stunning. Oh, this is biking nirvana. Absolutely. The Wild Atlantic Way, the Ring of Kerry, the Berda Peninsula, Sheep's Head, Dingle. You've all got your work cut out for you now to compete against this for my travels. This is incredible. Wow. And the roads are so good. I mean, they're a little bit, I mean, they're not perfect, but they're good, they're wide and they're quick. Quicker than the roads you'd get in Connemara or Kerry. There's some speeders on here though. There's some guys in cars whizzing by, and I mean, they must be doing something ridiculous because oh my god, look at this. Because I'm no slouch here. I'm fairly shifted here today. Look at this. Oh, dead deer. Oh, good god. Poor old deer. Oh, a deer. A dead deer. Holy God. This is incredible. Yeah, that's it. That's my annual bike trip sorted now for the next 10 years. Just coming here. Just coming here. I normally take a few days and head off to Ring of Kerry and Bear and all, but no. I'm going to save the days for this. Try and do it once or twice a year. Once in around this time maybe. And then try it again in the summer. Although I believe in the summer this place can be a nightmare traffic wise. And apparently the midges, or midgies as the Scottish call them, will eat you alive. But my god, I must see if I can organise a club trip over here. The only problem with that is when you have a large group, trying to get accommodation around here will be the biggest challenge. But certainly, Stephen, if you're listening, next year baby, we're doing this. Absolutely. I can't believe you're not on this one, mate. This is unreal. You had to go to New York. No, this is New York. What's going on here, lads? Come on. Oosh. What's he slowing down for? Oh my god. This is it. Is this the Glencoe Valley? I didn't think I was going to hit it this soon. Why is this lad stalling? Glencoe Chairlift and Ski Centre. This must be Glencoe. I didn't think I was going to hit it yet. I thought it was after. See, there's a ski centre up there. Boy, keep in on. You nearly creamed yourself there, mate. Oh, this must be it. Oh, look at this. Look at this idiot. What's he doing? You have to slow down 2 miles back to take the turn. You twonk. Oh my god. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's going to be my word for the week. Unbelievable. Look at that place down there. What's that? Another ski resort or something, isn't it? Oh my god. Yeah, this is me sorted now for the next 10 years. It's a bit gravelly here. I'm sure the camera's not picking up the sheer size of these mountains. They are immense. There's definitely nothing as big as these in this amount back in Ireland. They are immense. That one over there now, that's like oh, what's the name of it? The one up in Donegal. Oh, I can't remember. I'll think of it. I'll post it up here. That's incredible. Okay, so this is the turn off now for the Glen Etive. So I'll be coming back up to this in a minute. I'll be doubling back on myself, but oh, flip's sake. Bloody Father Ted and his caravan going down here, look. Can you let me go around? Allow overtaking. This is a dead end. So apparently, oh, that looks like it might rain there. On Google Maps this looked amazing. So and there was a load of little shoot-offs like this, but I had them all added in, but by the time I put them all in, it was adding like another 4 or 5 hours onto my day. I just didn't have the time. So I'll do this one on this trip, and then I'll do some of the other ones and skip this one on the next trip. And that way I get to see them all at some point. But this one looked the best, so I kept this one in. Wow. Okay, looking good so far. Excuse me. It's actually like the similar to the road I just did coming into the Bridge of Orchy. Oh yeah, this looks like it's the real deal. It's a proper glacial fjord. Glen Etive, E-T-I-V-E. Look it up, folks. It's the road that, there's a junction that I've just gone through there, comes off the Glencoe road, and it goes down to a dead end, but it should finish in a beautiful lake. And then we come back up, but look at this. And I haven't even got down to the lake part of it, just the river. Single track road, you're crossing, overtaking, okay. This is incredible. This is like some of the stuff you get now in Donegal. Or actually, do you know where this is like? It's like Duloc. If you ever go to Duloc, go up past the Delphi Centre and drive through there into Duloc, the road that takes you to Lewisburg. And then there's another road just before you come to Duloc itself. You turn off to the right, and it's called the Sheafree Pass. Sheafree. Oh my God, look at that mountain. And that's another place that looks, it's very similar to this, and it looks like something out of Jurassic Park. You know, you wouldn't blink if you saw a T-Rex walking through it. But this is off the charts. This is off the charts. I'm not even into the really westerly, northwesterly stuff, and already my mind is blown. Totally blown. And this road is narrow, but there's no gravel on it, so you can keep a bit of a pace on it. Only thing you have to worry about really is dipsticks like him coming flying around. Look at this. Yeah, and the beauty about this is coming back out of it now. So I know some people don't like going down dead ends to drive back the same road, but to me it makes perfect sense, because the road going both directions, you get to see it two different ways. I mean, you might as well be a completely different road when you come back. So look at a teepee tent over there. That's bizarre. Oh, actually, this would be a great... Jesus, actually, I should have brought a tent. This would, although if it was lashing rain, and would you be fancying being stuck down here setting up a tent? But if I was going to be doing some camping, I think this is where I'd go. And I think, if I'm right, I remember seeing somewhere that wild camping is legal here in Scotland, where it's kind of frowned upon in Ireland. Look at this. Okay, he's letting me come down. Happy days. This is the bomb. Look at that. I can't believe Scotland aren't advertising this every night of the week on TV in places like Ireland and England. And they should. I mean, I only found out about this North Coast 500, you know, just before Christmas. I just happened across a couple of YouTube videos. Never heard of it. You know, I've been always doing the Wild Atlantic Way every year, or the Alps. I hadn't even heard about this until I saw the Mizzen flyers. Oh my god. Look at that. I'll get the drone out again. I'll wait till I'm on my way back, and then I'll have a look at the big lake at the bottom. But yeah, I mean, the tourist board here should be advertising the bejesus out of it. Maybe they don't want to, because maybe they want to keep it. It probably gets packed enough as it is in the summer. That was a sneaky bend. Oh my god. Yeah, I wasn't sure about this road. When I looked at it on Street View, it looked like it could be one that went into twin track for a while, you know, so I wasn't 100% sure. And twin track, I don't like. My god, I don't like twin track, because those boring roads are alright in a car, but when you're on a motorbike, if they're in any way wet, the grass in the middle is it's just as slippy as ice. You'll have your front wheel from under you in a flash if you're not careful. You have to stay in the tarmac, and even if it's a dry day, if it was raining in a few days, that mossy grass in the middle retains moisture for a long while, so it's extremely slippy. Stay off it, kids. I did a trip with the club, the BMW club, the boring run, and I went on the non-off-road version, and geez, they nearly killed me. We went up over the Priest Leaf. If you ever get the chance to do that, but don't do it in the rain, because it is slippy. This genius. You couldn't have waited for me to come past. There really are some dipsticks in this planet. Oh my god. 7.6 kilometers before I have to turn back. How big is this valley? This is insane. This is a dead end. I've been driving a good bit already, and I still have nearly 8 kilometers to go. 7.3 kilometers before I have to turn back. That is one big ass valley. Wow. Wow, wow. Yeah, I can see why Americans really like it in places like this, here and in Ireland, I suppose, because I've been to New York now a few times. New York is amazing. It's just an astonishing city, but there's just no greenery in it. I mean, apart from Central Park, but it's not wild, outdoorsy, amazing scenery like this. I mean, I can imagine never leaving New York, and there's a lot of people who haven't never been outside of the city and coming to something like this. But there's a GS now with a tent. Oh, it's new liquid cooled rally. Nice. Yeah, he's got the right out. Look at these boys now with the jeeps, the tents on top. These lads must be training to go into Africa or something. Nice arse. But oh, here we go. Now it's looking like it's going a bit rural now. Oh no, still not too bad. Certainly not as good as it had. Now here's the gravel. I knew it was going to go a bit wonky at some point, but sure, it's still navigable, so let's keep going. That's why I just don't understand sports bikes as your main bike. I know I've just bought a CBR Blackbird, but I couldn't bring a Blackbird down here, or an 01 or a CBR 1000. I mean, you could, but you wouldn't enjoy it. You'd have the teeth rattled out of you. Your arse would be killing you, your back would be broke. Now it's turned into, this reminds me of the Sheep's Head. When you're right down the bottom of the Sheep's Head Peninsula, it goes a bit wonky like this, narrow and gravelly and topsy-turvy like a roller coaster with all these, look at these mountains. Unbelievable. I know I keep saying that, but unbelievable. Five kilometers still. Oh my god. 5 kilometers. There can't be any valley left. I doubt the road will stay like this for 5 kilometers. It's going to go twin track. I bet you it's going to go twin track. Oh yeah. I hope you're still with me. I am conscious that I'm rolling, but how can you turn off on video on this? I mean, it's just epic. This is what people could plan a bike trip for their lifetime and never get roads like this and see places like this. That big house there, big barn, like a barn house. That's savage. Look at that. Hey, there's money in Scotland. Another gravel. Alright, I don't want to meet that in here. Okay, this is a bit weird. Got a picket fence. Why would you put a fence up along here? That is incredible. Four kilometers still. I've got to run out of road. She was a bit grumpy looking. Gave her a big wave, but she just stared at me. Glen Etive Forest. Woo! Little lumpy bridge. Okay. They weren't moving. Okay, now the road's starting to get a bit squiffy. Car. Imagine living in a house down here. Look at that. That is savage. I'd say it's tough going in the winter. I mean, you'd want to make sure that you were always stocked, because you could wake up in the morning and find you're snowed in. So you'd want to make sure you always had a stash of food to last you a couple of weeks. It reminds me actually of a little cottage I stayed in. I wanted to get some drone footage of it. I'd seen it on Instagram or something like that, and the guy who owned it rented it out, but it has no electricity in it. It's in a place called Port in Donegal, and it is in the arsehole of nowhere. I mean, it's like this. You have to drive a road like this for miles until you get to the coast, and there's this beautiful little cottage with no electricity. And Dipstick here decided to go in October, and it rained and rained and rained, and by the time I got there it was pitch. Imagine driving a road like this in the pitch dark. Terrifying. And then, because of no electricity, there was no heating or anything in it, so I was soaked to the skin. There was a little stove oven I had to stoke up, but I wasn't getting enough heat out of it, so I ended up sleeping in all of my gear, freezing me nuts off. But it was an experience, and it was beautiful. But no, he didn't charge me anything, because I gave him the video footage for free that he could use on his website to advertise it. I don't think he ever used it. I don't know if he liked it or not, but it was nice. Okay, this is amazing. Where are we going now? What is it? Wow. Wow. That is incredible. That is like the lake, the upper lake in Glen Etive, but on a much bigger scale. That mountain is much bigger than the Spink. I think I might. Well, no, I'll get it. I'll get to the bottom. I'm only 1.1 kilometers from the bottom, so I'll see what's down there, and then if that's no good, I'll come back up here and I'll get the drone out over that. But this is incredible. Please do not feed the deer. What deer? Wow. Letting me by. Alright. Thank you. I thought I'd see a lake by now. Oop. I thought I'd see a lake. 600 meters it's telling me. Oh, it's a turn, not a U-turn. But I definitely thought I'd be onto a lake by now. What time is it? It's 5 o'clock. Sat-nav is telling me that by the time I get back up onto Glencoe, through Glencoe, it'll be about 20 past 6, so I can live with that. So add another, I don't know, 20 minutes onto that if I stop for some drone footage. Right, it's telling me to turn left here. Can I turn left? I can. I can't believe I've been driving non-stop into this one valley for all this time. Yeah, this is very like the Black Valley. And the Ring of Kerry at the back of the Yapadon Low, very like it. Wow. Please do not feed the deer. I haven't seen any deer. I can't feed what I can't see. Another car. Let's keep in. Right. Come on, mate. Anytime today. No problem. Glen Etive forest. Gee, look at the roots pulled up, the trees falling over. The size of them. Slow, concealed entrance. Where is this thing bringing me? Okay, this is a bit weird. We're totally off-piste now. You're totally off-piste. Do not feed. I haven't seen one deer. I've seen 3 signs and no, not one deer. Unbelievable. Oh, there's a deer. I won't feed him. For her. I think that's a doe. Can you feed the does? Just not the deers. Oh my god, I have totally looked out with these roads again. Unbelievable. So the lake should be here. It should be just over this ridge, I think. Maybe not. Oh, it's not showing on the stat nav. That's not the lake I'm looking for. This is not the lake you're looking for. Ah! There's the lake I'm looking for. I knew there was a lake in here somewhere. Okay, that looks good. Just stay good, road, stay good. There's nothing worse than a road starting to disintegrate, like this one looks like it's about to do. Come on, stay lucky, stay lucky. So you wouldn't want to go off the edge here. 350 kilos of motorbike falling on your head. Oh yeah. Where the hell is this road going? Why am I the only one gone down this far? Everyone else seems to have stopped. What do they know that I don't? Oh, here's a car now. I'll stop here, let them go by. This is insane. Wow. That another deer, look. Oh my god, all the chickens. There's a deer. Chickens. Wow. Oh, look, a pheasant, 2 pheasants. Jesus, have I stumbled into Wanderley wagon or something? A pheasant. I'm not the pheasant plucker, I'm the pheasant plucker son. I'm only plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucker comes. Wow, okay. This road is starting to disintegrate. probably why nobody else is coming down this far. But I think it's worth it. That's insane. Look at this. Jesus, it's so beautiful. I am driving through Middle Earth. That's exactly what I am doing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, we'll try and get the drone onto this. Right, random kid walking through the gorse bush. Whatever floats your boat, mate. I hope this is coming out on the video and looks as good as it does in real life, because this is astonishing. You know, I was planning to go to Norway this year, but it's just stupid money. Stupid money. But by God, this is everything I would have expected to see in Norway. And then some. Why would you go? I'm just blown away by it. Coming through, get out of my way. Flippin' hell. There you go, there's the money shot. That is the money shot. That's what I came down to see. Yep, dead end. No unauthorized vehicle. Keep access clear. So, what I will do is move up away from this car park and all these peoples. Just find a little inlet. And fire the drone down, I think. That should be far enough. Well, right, insert drone footage here.